You think you know the sound. Fast, loud, violent. It's hardcore. But underneath all of it, under every pile on every spin kick, every breakdown, there's a single mechanical heartbeat.
And that's it. That's DB.
It's not American, not New York, not DC, not Boston. It starts in early 80s England with one drum pattern that refuses to die. This is the story of how a rhythm became a weapon, how a gallop became a doctrine, how D-beat infected punk. It poisoned metal and rewired hardcore's nervous system forever. This isn't about a genre. This is about a pulse. Hardcore's American mythology is clean. Minor Threat sprinting in DC. Black Flag dissolving into sludge in Los Angeles. Boston and New York turning pits into organized violence. But while America was getting faster, England was getting heavier. Discharge. Stoke-on-Trent, 1977. They didn't sound like a band. They sounded like artillery. Their secret wasn't technique. It wasn't speed. It was all about forward motion, the D-beat. Not flashy, not clever, just relentless acceleration. Hear nothing, see nothing, say nothing. Didn't entertain. It marched. That record didn't inspire songs. It installed software. And once that rhythm existed, punk could never stay clean again. Sweden caught it first. Anti-C-Mex. Mob 47. Crude SS. They didn't refine D-beat. They dragged it across the asphalt. They called it King Punk. It sounded like engines dying. Back in the UK, the beat got slower. It got heavier and dirtier. Amabix. Anti-Sec. They drowned the rhythm in atmosphere, mysticism, and collapse. Crust wasn't a genre, it was an environmental damage. Hellbastard called it Ripper Crust. Doom turned it into grind. Deviated instinct turned it into a disease. The beat was still there, but it was no longer a pattern, because now it was a law. While Europe let the beat rot, Cleveland reforged it with integrity. Ringworm. Rust, concrete, Catholic guilt. Those Who Feared Tomorrow didn't sound like hardcore. It sounded like possession. Holy Terror wasn't about unity. It was about the purification through violence. Ringworm followed with The Promise. It was thrash, death, and hardcore bleeding into all one animal. This is where the mutation becomes permanent. The D beat slows. The space between hits becomes the hit. This is the birth of the modern breakdown. Not speed as violence, but pause as execution. Now fast forward. Incendiary. Change the way you think about pain. Cleveland DNA updated for a smarter war. No theatrics, no cosplay, just pressure. The underground follows, pulling crust, black metal, beatdown, and hardcore into one grinding organism. They aren't copying history, they're continuing it. And then there's Turnstile. They take the same pulse and rebuild it into a bounce. Color, motion. Glow On doesn't erase hardcore. It proves the rhythm was always flexible. You don't need to sound like War to carry its heartbeat. So what connects all of it? Discharge? Amebix? Integrity? Incendiary? Maybe it's Turnstile. Not genre, wasn't fashion, not scene. Rhythm as force. The D beat was never a beat, it was a command. It's been sped up, slowed down, polished, buried, resurrected, and mutated. But it never stopped moving. Hardcore can change its face, but it cannot change its pulse. So which mutation hit you the hardest? Was it Crust's filth, Cleveland's breakdowns, modern crossover, or Turnstile's color? Drop your heresies, your deep cuts, and your fight songs below. Because if you made it this far, you're part of the file. And more's coming. Stay hostile.